Also, Complex has put out their 10 most influential women in sports. And Angel Reese is not going to like this because, well, she got beaten by Caitlin Clark for number 1.
Someone needs to check on Angel Reese after Caitlin Clark's jaw-dropping crossover left her in shock. The so-called Bayou Barbie just got put on notice as Clark showcased her dominance, shaking up Reese's standing in women's basketball. Did Clark really pull up from the logo and drain it? This moment is challenging everything about Angel's brand. Could this finally be the game that settles the debate on who truly runs women's basketball? Get your popcorn ready. This ranking might stir up more emotions than LSU's locker room.
Announcing the top 10 most influential athletes right now. These athletes are reshaping culture. Caitlin Clark, check. Breaking record, Caitlin Clark, check. Proving their impact goes far beyond the game, from sold-out arenas to game-changing moves in business and fashion. These women are leading the way. If this is a top 10 list, then sitting on the top of that list, there's only one right answer. There's only one correct.
Another loss for Angel Reese, but this time, it's not on the court, in the stats, or even in one of her endless Twitter battles. This one stings even more. Caitlin Clark has officially been named the most influential female athlete of 2025. Let's be real, was there ever any real competition? Oh, but Angel Reese probably thought there was. How cute.
And Angel Reese is not going to like this because, well, she got beaten by Caitlin Clark for number 1. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at that. I think it's hilarious. I will tell you right off the bat, I don't believe there's a singular world, where Angel Reese should be ahead of Simone Biles either. There, I put that out.
For someone who prides herself on being the girl it must be exhausting to keep coming in second to the real star. It feels like Caitlin Clark is playing chess while Angel Reese is still figuring out how to move the pieces. Once again, Clark is stacking up wins, breaking records, leading high-profile games, and making a real impact on the sport. Meanwhile, Reese's biggest contribution seems to be inspiring a new wave of sore losers. Truly, a legacy to be proud of.
The woman who's been putting women's basketball on her back for the better part of 3 years now. These athletes are reshaping culture. Caitlin Clark has men watching women's basketball.
Let's talk about what real influence means. True impact isn't about stirring up drama, it's about drawing in fans, packing arenas, and making executives eager to sign billion-dollar TV deals. It's when your name comes up in conversations with legends, not because of controversy, but because of undeniable talent. When Caitlin Clark steps into a gym, the WNBA, NBA, and every major sports outlet rush to cover her. She doesn't have to demand respect, it's given freely. Meanwhile, Angel Reese leans on Twitter antics, constant self-promotion, and a victim mindset the size of an Olympic stadium just to stay relevant. The difference couldn't be clearer.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy.
But don't worry, Angel has had her moments, like when she went viral for complaining about not getting the same treatment as Caitlin Clark. Because, of course, that's how you gain influence, by sulking. Here's the truth, respect is earned, not demanded into existence. If only someone had told her that before she built her entire persona around playing the victim. Once again, she finds herself overshadowed by someone who is simply more talented.
Because when we went to the WNBA games and we went to go watch Caitlin Clark when they came to play the Washington Mystics in D.C. and they shut that they had to move the game from the Washington Mystics WNBA arena to the actual Washington arena where the Wizards played, and it was packed. It was sold out for people to see Caitlin Clark. That did not happen the day before that when they went to Chicago to play Angel.
It's almost comical how every time Angel Reese tries to overshadow Caitlin Clark, it backfires spectacularly. Want to make headlines? Caitlin does it effortlessly by dropping 40 points on a random Tuesday, while Angel relies on controversial statements, only to act shocked when people call her out. Caitlin has rightfully earned her status as the face of women's basketball through sheer skill and dominance. Meanwhile, Angel keeps pushing a rivalry that seems to exist only in her imagination. It's like she has main character syndrome without the talent to back it up. Clark's undeniable success has exposed the cracks in Reese's entire persona, the forced bravado, the constant need for attention, and the exhausting victim narrative. When put next to someone who simply lets their game do the talking it all falls apart. It's like watching someone insist they're a movie star while standing next to an Oscar winner, just painful to witness.
Collegiate level, Caitlin Clark has broken records. At the professional level, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Viewership, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Attendance, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Merchandise, proving their impact goes far beyond the game. From sold-out arenas to game-changing moves in business and fashion, these women are leading the way. Business and fashion, you saw the NIL deals rolling out. You see the sponsorship deals that she currently...
With yet another setback, Angel Reese finds herself watching as Caitlin Clark continues to solidify her place as the true star of women's sports. This isn't just about rankings, it's about how the world sees Clark as the future of the game, a leader, and a game changer. Meanwhile, Angel seems to be making noise without much to back it up in terms of actual wins. But hey, there's always next year, right? Maybe if Reese spent less time on social media and more time refining her game, instead of playing the perpetual underdog, she might finally achieve the success she craves. For now, she'll have to settle for being the loudest voice in the room while Clark keeps proving why she's the only one who truly matters. Let's be real, Reese, the so-called queen of influence couldn't even generate enough buzz for her preseason debut with the Chicago Sky, failing to sell out even at a charity level. Meanwhile, Clark can sell out arenas with ease, as tickets disappear faster than Reese's humility in a post-game interview. The contrast couldn't be clearer.
So that's what they got on her. Caitlin Clark, she ran away with number one. I don't think that should surprise us. She came away with number one. Caitlin Clark is redefining the entire landscape of women's sports. That's right. Her dominance on the court has shattered outdated narratives about women's sports, proving that women's basketball can be just as marketable and widely watched as men's. But the Caitlin Clark effect goes far beyond her performance. It's reshaping the entire sports landscape. Clark's impact is undeniable. Her presence alone boosts the WNBA attendance by 105%.
Indiana Fever tickets are disappearing faster than common sense did when Angel Reese claimed she deserved a spot on the most influential list, before even stepping onto a WNBA court. Meanwhile, Chicago Sky tickets? Plenty available. You could walk up on game day and take your pick, courtside, mid-level, or nosebleeds. Then again, with the way things are going, there may not be any nosebleeds to worry about since the seats remain mostly empty. And yet, somehow, Reese believes she's on the same level as Caitlin Clark when it comes to impact. Delusion might be a strong word, but what else do you call it when someone sees themselves as the star while standing on an empty stage? Right now, she's like a band selling merch before releasing their first song. The irony? There was actual interest in watching Reese play, but not for the reason she thinks. Fans wanted to see her against Clark, the player who truly moves the needle, selling out arenas, boosting merchandise sales, and making people care about women's basketball. Left to her own devices? Crickets. Turns out, fans aren't lining up just to watch someone sulk and complain. Who could have seen that coming?
Look at the price of these tickets. This is like right after the tickets went on sale. So no good seats. $1,142 for a not very good seat. I'm guessing 10 grand minimum courtside to go see Caitlin.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here quietly rewriting the record books, selling out arenas, and drawing record-breaking viewership, all while her jerseys fly off the shelves. That's real influence. Not the kind that comes from retweeting your own highlights and demanding respect. But sure, Angel, keep telling us how everyone should worship your iconic status while fans scroll through SeatGeek wondering if they can give away a ticket to a Chicago Sky game. The mental gymnastics required to believe Reese is on Clark's level are truly Olympic tier. One player is filling arenas, inspiring a new generation, and making WNBA executives excited about the revenue she brings in. The other? She's busy trying to convince everyone that her relevance isn't entirely tied to Clark's existence. Here's a reality check. Without Clark, Reese would just be another player with a big attitude and a box score that doesn't exactly scream superstar star. But hey, at least she's confident, right? It's almost impressive how much self-assurance one can have while surrounded by empty seats. Maybe she should pivot to motivational speaking, for those who think self-promotion can replace actual success. After all, it's all about finding your niche.
The hottest tickets in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark coming back to the city that she owns, coming back to Chicago after Chicago gave her such a warm welcome last year. They threw Barbie night for Caitlin Clark's arrival. They gave her pink towels. The fans were lined up on the side. She was signing autographs. How is Chicago going to welcome Caitlin Clark this next year around? How are they going to top Barbie night in a 9,000 seat arena? Well, easy. We moved Barbie night to a 21,000 seat arena. Venue and date change. Our regular season games against the Chicago Sky are moving to the...
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here quietly rewriting the record books, selling out arenas, and drawing record-breaking viewership, all while her jerseys fly off the shelves. That's real influence. Not the kind that comes from retweeting your own highlights and demanding respect. But sure, Angel, keep telling us how everyone should worship your iconic status while fans scroll through SeatGeek wondering if they can give away a ticket to a Chicago Sky game. The mental gymnastics required to believe Reese is on Clark's level are truly Olympic tier. One player is filling arenas, inspiring a new generation, and making WNBA executives excited about the revenue she brings in. The other? She's busy trying to convince everyone that her relevance isn't entirely tied to Clark's existence. Here's a reality check. Without Clark, Reese would just be another player with a big attitude and a box score that doesn't exactly scream superstar star. But hey, at least she's confident, right? It's almost impressive how much self-assurance one can have while surrounded by empty seats. Maybe she should pivot to motivational speaking, for those who think self-promotion can replace actual success. After all, it's all about finding your niche.
Sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry, based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it. Stop it. There's a dude on the internet who cracks me up. On TikTok, he's put together a shitload of Angel Reese clips. And it'll say Angel Reese part 36. And it goes, Angel Reese going up for another layup. She misses. Bang! And I mean, dude, it's the funniest shit. And my whole thing is this, dude. She just seems as uncoordinated as a baby.
While Caitlin Clark keeps selling out arena after arena and delivering on the court, Angel Reese remains stuck in the illusion that she belongs on a most influential list, right alongside mythical figures like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Lots of talk, not much action. Reese's fans had high hopes for this season. They were convinced she'd dominate, steamroll the league, and prove everyone wrong. The self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie was supposed to be an unstoppable force, a generational talent. Yet here we are, watching her miss layups like a middle schooler who just picked up a basketball. It's almost as if someone swapped her hands for oven mitts. Her layups? Bricks. Her footwork? Non-existent. Her defense? Let's not even go there. If effort were measured in Instagram selfies, Reese would be the undisputed GOAT. But on the court? Yikes. Right now, she doesn't just look like she's struggling, she looks like she lost a bet and is being forced to play basketball as punishment.
Oh, Reese! 3-on-3! Part 13! Let's get it!
Classic long two.
Bang!
PSA, no rims or backboards were harmed during the filming of this video. But viewers are encouraged to look away.
Bang!
What?
Bang!
I heard her say that she might sit out if the WNBA doesn't pay her what she deserves. They say $1 million for every missed layup is fair.
Bang!
They are stat petting queen properly. Fair wages for all. I repeat, fair wages. Remember, they're coming to see her.
Long two, butter pecan! Bang!
Caitlin Clark is in the gym, building muscle and draining threes like it's her full-time job, because it is ... while Clark sharpens her skills. Angel Reese is showing us exactly what happens when you prioritize vibes over actual basketball ability. Reese's fans love to bring up her college dominance, but here's the reality, the WNBA isn't college. Defenders don't just disappear when she gets the ball. Without the size advantage she relied on to bully 5 feet 8 inches guards under the basket, things are getting real, fast. Let's talk about effort. Or rather, the complete lack of it. Reese often plays like she expects the ball to magically land in her hands. The energy? Non-existent. The hustle? Missing. Her shooting touch? Gone. But don't worry, she still finds time for social media, making sure her off-court brand flourishes while her on-court performance crumbles like a Jenga tower in an earthquake. And those turnovers? If giving the ball away were a skill, Reese would be first team all WNBA. It's almost impressive how fast she can turn an offensive possession into a fast break for the other team. Watching her play feels like a comedy show. What's the next blunder? A travel so obvious even the refs have to call it? A pass straight to an opponent? Another missed layup? At this point, the suspense is more entertaining than most thrillers.
Austin and Angel being higher than Satu. That's crazy work, man. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
Chicago Sky have announced that they are moving arenas for Indiana's home game. Well, Indiana's road game, but Chicago's home game. This is the motion that the Indiana Fever /